going to talk about how ZeroLight and Mitsubishi have transformed their customer buying journey. And really, that couldn't be done without the vision of Mark Chaffin and Kim Ito, who are both basically the vision holders behind this whole process. So my personal background is actually from the games industry. I used to work with driving and racing games, things like NASCAR, Formula One. And then what we decided to do when we set up ZeroLight was bring that engagement from the world of computer games all the way through into the car buying process. These are the OEMs that currently use the ZeroLight platform. You'll notice some very, very big names there. But today we're here to talk about Mitsubishi Motors North America on the left there, and what we've been doing together to actually revolutionize that customer journey. But the system isn't just used by OEMs. It's also used by a variety of agencies to begin to personalize the customer journey. That's in CRM, in advertising, and actually in the configuration systems themselves. And ZeroLight is known for innovation. We've done over 10 global world firsts, and we're actually here today, obviously with Amazon and AWS, but they're actually showing a new technology over on the stand there in collaboration with Autodesk, NVIDIA, Unreal, and Unity. So it's all going on. So what we're going to cover in the session today is why the car buying journey needs to change. That's an important one. What Mitsubishi actually did to change it. And then finally, and most importantly, what were the results that they obtained? Digital experiences are great, but unless you're getting results, it's the results that are absolutely key. So fundamentally, why does the car buying journey need to be transformed? It's because people mentally are buying a car online. It's just the buy it now button is in a dealership. So they're making all of their decisions online. And make no mistake about it, the battleground is actually online. And people are expecting to know everything about your vehicle from what you are showing them online. If they've got to go somewhere else to find out about your vehicle, there's a chance that somebody else is going to tempt them away. So really, your website should be the #1 source of all your information about your vehicles. And then finally, people are transferring the physical world into the digital world. And by that, if your website isn't good, people are similarly going to think the technology in your vehicle isn't very good. People think if they can't even do a decent website, what's the chance of the technology going to be in the car? So really, it's become a really important battleground. So it needs to change. What we're going to talk about now is how Mitsubishi actually changed it. And really, digital innovation has to come from the top of the company. So how we ended up getting involved with Mitsubishi Motors is Mark Chaffin, the CEO, actually reached out to us. He'd seen what all the EV players were doing and wanted to do something different. So rather than me tell you about it, I'll just hand over to Mark Chaffin.
For us, we saw what the EV players were doing. They were pushing boundaries, doing things differently, and we thought, why not us, right? We're small, but we're agile. We wanted to surpass what they were doing and provide an engaging shopping experience that really showcased our products in a more premium, high-tech format. We know today's customers crave new technology, so we needed a partner that could fuel our ambition. We revamped our customer journey, starting with the launch of the all-new 2022 Outlander SUV. We did that on Amazon Live, which was an industry first, and we've continued growing from there.
Yeah, many thanks, Mark. So really, what was the big idea? Well, the big idea was growing from our gaming heritage. This is a simple game, Candy Crush. And what you have in any game is a leveling up procedure, where fundamentally people gather their skills as they progress through the game. So what we did with Mitsubishi, we said, why don't we grab that same concept from the world of gaming and bring it across into the car buying process? So really, a typical configurator will start with high quality static images. These are billions of possible combinations of imagery of your car that allows you to configure the vehicle. And really, these should be created in the cloud for cost saving. So really, where the money comes to finance more expansive digital experiences is from using low-cost static images generated in the cloud. You then, in exactly the same way that you would a game, you look at what that customer is doing. So this is the Mitsubishi configurator using ZeroLight 2D static images. It contains all configurations for all markets. But what we're doing is we're tracking anonymized user behaviors 10 times per second. And then we're looking to see how engaged that person is and compare it to other people who went on and converted. So what happens is when somebody is using the static images configurator and they're behaving in a way that thinks they're likely to convert, they get engaged, we will level them up to level 2. So what we will do is switch on interactive 3D. Now what happens is the person is in control of the whole experience. And to be honest, a little bit of magic happens because people are now creating something themselves and they're getting buy-in, they're creating their future car. And really the ZeroLight system's unique in that we can swap in real time between interactive 3D and static images. So as Mark was saying earlier, we leveled up the consumer from level 1 to level 2. We went live on Amazon. They had massive success. But really, Mark wasn't happy. He wanted to level up the consumer one level further. So let's hear what he's got to say about that.
I know that interactive 3D has been done before, and I wanted to see something that hadn't been done before. So we put our heads together and asked ourselves, why not configure the car while it's on the move in an inspiring, photorealistic setting? Thanks to our ZeroLight partnership, we've developed a compelling and unforgettable shopping experience.
So as I was saying, we got the consumer on level 1, we got them onto level 2, but really what we want to do is take them one step further. So what we did then is fundamentally allowed them to take a virtual test drive in rural USA with a Mitsubishi Outlander. And this is actually what it looks like. So what you have is an offline rendered background and a real-time rendered car where you can take all configurations for all formats. You can carry on with your customer journey. Even things like the roof rails here, if you have a look on the roof of the vehicle, while it's traveling in real time, it swaps. And this is all just on the internet. And people become way more engaged and way more sticky. But the really important thing is once they've created something, they don't want to leave it behind. So what we wanted to do when they got to the higher levels, we wanted to reward them with an interactive personalized website. So what happens here is this is generated in the cloud on demand. The consumer gets their own website where the car in every configuration is their vehicle. All the videos, all the images, all the widgets are all their car. So this is all amazing. You've got this multi-level customer journey. We've got engaged consumers, but at the end of the day, it's all about what were the results, what were the KPIs. So here we've got Kim Ito, who's VP of Marketing at Mitsubishi, who's going to tell you a little about the results.
Simply put, the success of the visualizer has been huge. We've seen a positive impact on our KPIs and goals across the board. We've seen average time spent and user interaction increase. CTA clicks have seen a significant lift, as have interactions with personalized media that's generated post-configuration. Altogether, very happy with the results and look forward to expanding these types of experiences throughout our customer touchpoints. As a smaller brand, Mitsubishi Motors has to deliver $2 of value for every dollar we spend. And the partnership with ZeroLight has helped us do just that. There's more to come, and I know it'll help drive our brand and the Outlander models forward.
Great, thanks, Kim. So as I was saying earlier, people make a big mistake of doing digital experiences without looking at the results for it. So what you're looking at here, if we start off with a static image, and then upgrade somebody to interactive 3D. So what you'll see here is approximately 150% increase in time spent on the configurators. People are clicking more buttons and are more engaged. But way more interesting is the personalized websites. So each one of those is a lead. So somebody's sharing their personal data to get that personalized website, and you get a 400% increase. But what's really shocking is when you go one stage further and show them interactive driving, those leads go up by 2,900%. And that is because people don't want to leave behind what they've created. But fundamentally, what happens here is even on something like a personalized website, nearly 20% of people, that's where it came from, are clicking on a call to action. They want to do something. And with that call to action, half of the people are continuing their buying journey, and the other half are sharing it on social media. So they're actually saying to people, come and look at my car on this website. And that fundamentally does a lot of marketing, social marketing for the brand themselves. So fundamentally, don't create digital experiences just for the sake of digital experiences. Look at the results you're getting. And as Kim was saying, you need to return multiple dollars for every dollar that's spent. Now, it looks like we just got started. So what we're going to do now is hand over finally to Mark Chaffin to say where he's going to go next.
We've only just got started. We firmly want to establish Mitsubishi Motors as a digital center of excellence for consumer engagement within the auto industry. We know a lot about our customers. They're young, they're educated, they're tech savvy, and we have to be where they want to be. We've got to look at ourselves. We need to continue to push forward. We need to bring new technology. It's got to be exciting. We've got to surprise and delight shoppers and owners alike. And you'll see these digital experiences coming all the way through to build and price on our website. It's going to be scaled with our CRM partners and extended to our dealer partners' retail stores.
Obviously, massive thanks to AWS and Amazon. We're all based exclusively on AWS and Amazon products. And fundamentally, by all means, reach out on LinkedIn if you want to learn more, if you want to find anything about the ZeroLight platform and how it's used. Be a huge pleasure to help you.